Hey friends, this is Brian Lathe, and I just want to create a quick little video here to kind of show you my mindset. I have several businesses you may have seen me promote online, but I want to share my mindset and give you hopefully a better understanding of what I'm thinking when I'm promoting all these businesses. Um, I have something what they call maybe a flagship or a front end business. And the three that I'm leading with, these are the three businesses that I'm going to be leading with and trying to build really, really big are Verse Network, Bit Sports, and Empower Life Club. So Verse Networks is in the realm of Forex trading. You can get in this business for a minimum of $50, but $500 and up is really kind of like the ideal spot with Verse Network. BitSports is involved in sports arbitrage. You can get in this business for a $10 minimum, but $1,000 is really the ideal. Okay, $1,000 and up is really, really the ideal with BitSports. Empower Life Club is about education. Now, Empower Life Club is not a passive income business. Okay. I have a lot of passive income businesses, but I have some regular kind of more like along the lines of actual network marketing businesses. And Empower Life would be kind of more of an actual network marketing business. So while you can come in and be passive and earn on the matrix without referring, it's not really a passive income. There's not really a promise here that you're going to get spillover, and that you're going to be able to even break even by having people under you in the matrix. But that does exist. There is a matrix you can earn without referring. Some people are promoting the business that way. I'm not promoting it super hard that way. But Empower Life Club then does have a $10 one-time setup and a $10 a month. So this one, I guess, primarily will be my low cost, although these are pretty low cost as well. I'm really encouraging $500 and up with Verse Network and $1,000 and up with BitSports. Now, if anybody comes to me and they actually say, Brian, I just have $10. Okay, and you're not, and I'm not talking $10 a month. If you have $10 a month, I would encourage you to go into Empower Life Club. But if you only have just $10 and you can't come up with $10 the next month, I'm actually going to encourage you to get into Bit Sports. Okay, now Quopi is also $10, and as you know, Quopi has some really super high returns. But I'm actually going to encourage you to get into Bit Sports. Okay. So I've done this with a lot of people already. They come to me, they say, I only have $10 to my name. Um, I don't have $10 next month, so I'm not going to be able to afford Empower Life Club. I only have $10 right now. And if that is the situation you're in, I'm actually going to encourage you to look at Bit Sports. Okay. So now you can ask me why. When we start talking, please ask me why I want you to join BitSparts. But there's a very, very good reason why I actually want you to get involved with me and my team in BitSports and capture the momentum, the serious momentum I've got going on with BitSports more than Quopi. Because I believe you can, with what I've got going on with BitSports, I believe you can turn this around. You only have to, you do have to refer a few people ideally to maximize this, but with just and I can help you definitely learn how to refer people. But just refer a few people, and you can. I believe that you can get yourself well ahead of what you would be if you started with Quopi, and then kind of just built up purely passively. That's kind of like my main reasoning for that. Now, so these are my front end businesses, and I'm finding those the three easiest to build. Okay, they all have great front end marketing systems. When I refer somebody, I'm able to look into my back office. I'm able to see your username and your email address. So I have a way of being able to reach you at a minimum through your email address if I don't already know who you are. I do have a lot of that going on, so I'm throwing out my links out there. I have a lot of people joining, And sometimes I don't know who people are when they join me, but at least if I have your email address, I can reach out and try to figure out who you are in that manner. Some of the other businesses out there don't give me any information when people join. It makes it a very, very hard business to build and and grow relationships with my team and build these businesses very, very big. So those are reasons in addition to many other things as why they are not one of my three front end businesses. Okay. So I have lead generation and attraction businesses. Okay. So Quopi, Green Figures, and Delta Ventures, they happen to all be passive income businesses right now. Passive income businesses are very attractive in the marketplace. Okay. I'm kind of diversified as far as stocks, Forex trading, and perpetual futures. These have fairly low minimums. Okay. Now, Quopi, what's really beautiful and wonderful about Quopi is when people join this, I can throw my link out there and Quopi gives me their email address. So I really love this from a marketing aspect. It becomes a funnel. It's the actually one of the highest paying passive businesses out there, so it's very, very attractive. People join right away from the link, so it helps me grow. Quopi helps me grow my attraction and my reach. It's really helping me grow my network and helping me get involved with many, many more people. Green Figures and Delta Ventures, unfortunately, do not provide that email address. So they're very, very hard to market. And then there's this little thing where Green Figures kind of has a referral program that might not actually work. I'm kind of a little bit upset about that. But it is interesting. I believe Green Figures, aside from their referral program, is doing a really good job. So I've got it in here for lead generation and attraction. And Green Figures and Delta Ventures, you're going to mainly see me promote this on my blogs and videos, whereas you'll actually see me talking about Quopi on social media. Then I have several secondary businesses. Okay, so these are businesses you may have seen me promote, out there a lot. I'm kind of developing more along the lines of blogging and video and search engine optimization and other ways to promote these businesses. So you won't see me push these as much on social media. Now, once you are, becoming a person who engages with me a lot, we get into a lot of conversation. We uh, we start to become good friends and so forth, a good relationship. I'm going to start introducing you to some of these businesses, and hopefully, you will also be reading my blog and watching my videos, and you'll be picking up on these businesses as well. But I do have Mavi Global. Now, the reason that a lot of these businesses, not all of them, but a few of them, are not up here on like so forth, my, what I would call a flagship or a front end business, is because I love the business or I wouldn't be in the business. But what is kind of separating it from being like a more of a cream of the crop, so to speak, is m- a lot of times on the simplicity of build or whether or not they give me the email address when people join. So Mavi Global, actually one of my favorite businesses, but they do not give the email address, so it makes it very hard. I had a lot of people join, and then I don't know who they are, and I can't really build a relationship, and it kind of I felt it kind of held me back from my ability to do better as far as building a stronger team in this business. Got the same problem with Nomi Swap. Love it to death. I've got a huge downline in it, but I unfortunately don't know who any of them are because they all I get is their wallet address, or actually I just get an ID number from Nomi Swap. So, unfortunately, I don't know who they are. Cryptonomy is a new program making money from coin and project launches. So you're able to stake crypto and earn a pretty good APR per coin. So I'm describing this one a little bit more because maybe you haven't heard me yet, because it's kind of a new business for me. It does have $100 per coin minimum, but again, this would be a great business because it pays down 10 levels. Unfortunately, they don't. They only give me an ID number. So once you join, you have to tell me you join or I don't really know you're in this business. So that's I want you to kind of see the trend here. Is it from a marketing perspective, these businesses are harder to build long term. So I want to kind of reserve these more for people I've already established relationships with, and then they can come into and work with me. So I may not have a lot of people who I've never met for the first time who join me in these businesses. So iCoin Pro um, probably would be a leading project. There's nothing really major going against it. It's just the attraction for some reason um, is not there right now with iCoin Pro. Maybe in the future it will be once they have their mobile app and a lot more testimonials. Momentum is gaining, I believe, with iCoin Pro. But right now I have it as a secondary business, but nothing really. There isn't anything that really makes it a secondary business except that these are just blowing the water, blowing everything out there. I'm really doing well in those. So iCoin Pro would probably be my fourth one if I thought I wanted to carry a fourth business, but four is just too many. Um, but again, I got iCoin Pro teaching people how to trade crypto, a great business. We got friends, also a very, very good business on leads and training. Now site with marketing and artificial intelligence, really, really good. And then health and nutrition, I've got LifeWise and Numi. So I've got a lot of businesses. I've got a very, very full plate, especially when I try to figure out how I want to map out Zoom calls and training and all the different things that I want to do to keep these businesses going. It's a lot. And I'm doing really, really well in my businesses. So I get a lot of people who tell me, Brian, you should diversify, you should do this and that. Well, I don't know if you can kind of not see that I'm already pretty diversified. Maybe you should take a look at what I'm doing. Okay. I'm doing a lot of things and I'm doing really, really well at them. And I'm saying some of this because I get approached so many times a day, and people, their take on approaching me is they feel I need to diversify more. Well, I might be diversified more than you are. Okay. So if we're going to talk about diversification, maybe you should be diversified more like I am. Just a thought there for you. But yeah, I do have a lot of people approach me every day saying that I should add their business. Now, I want to do something. I don't add a business to my thing just because, like, say if something came out there and it paid 5% a day, and somebody said, well, it's better than Quopi because it pays 5% a day, and Quopi only pays 0.5 to 4% a day, and yada, yada, yada. Well, the percentage that it pays per day is what a lot of people do look at when they want to join a business. Okay. But it's not the most important thing. Like Verse Network is definitely not one of the highest paying businesses, but it's very, very reputable. Okay. Because it has traders. You can meet the traders. You can say hi to the traders. They want to meet you. Okay. The traders of Verse Network actually want to meet you. So the company is out there. They're doing Zoom calls. They're showing the traders. The traders are making themselves available for specific trainings and so forth. So it's a very, very reputable business that you can track what's going on. They're telling us what's going on. It's just really, really wonderful. So it gives me the belief that Verse Network really wants to stay around for the long term. Okay. And I can't find that. I honestly cannot find the long term. I really, I really want to be here for the long term. I can't find that in a lot of businesses. I seriously cannot find that. Or I find other things that just make it really weird and fishy. And I don't want to put fishy stuff up there. Okay. So these are all, for the most part, businesses I've been in for a couple months now. I've really kicked them hard. And I really believe that they are going to be here for the long term. And that's very, very important for me. So I've said a lot of things. Hopefully, it's made some sense as far as my mindset, where I want to go with a relationship with you long term, how I want to help you diversify, how I want to help you succeed and grow and develop as a professional network marketer. And I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.